here.
Yeah.
Lots of neutral. Keizu,
lots of neutral. Yes.
Keizu coming off a pretty massive Peach-Ditto upset at Genesis, losing to Fishbait from Colorado.
Dude,
a brawl
shout
player.
out to Fishbait.
Yeah. Beat Layton Puff in Peach vs. Puff and beat Kalamazhu.
Dude, he was plugging last week. Fishbait, he was plugging Jukes.
A very smart Peach. I played him quite a few times, and I wasn't at all surprised by his results, to be honest.
Well, there you go.
Though I would be surprised if he beat, like, a really good Marth, for example, because Peach doesn't have as many options. Okay, so looks like Trif's still sporting the Pokemon Stadium tag from the looks of it. Maybe
that's what PS stands for. I'm sure it doesn't stand for a sponsor.
Oh, it does. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh!
Is he gonna make it?
That was so cool. That was the coolest feature I don't think I've ever seen. Oh my god, I didn't know this matchup was sick. Who knew this feature was sick?
Dude, he's chiming about this all the time on Twitter. Peach is a cool character.
Peach has a lot of potential to be cool.
She has a lot of potential, dude. Unexplored.
It's really a shame that a lot of like Peach players historically haven't like emphasized the cool aspects of the character or optimized her in ways that are cool. Sorry, before I said it was Pokemon Stadium because he did put on the tag before Pokemon Stadium game, so I thought it was a whine because he was playing without the tag. My bad. I wonder, what is his sponsor? That's a cool shirt. Do you know what it is?
It starts with a P.
Yeah, okay. Someone in chat, tell me what the sponsor is. I'm curious.
Open up Twitter.
Okay, maybe is it on like Psionic Gaming or something?
It's something
is that
like
something?
this, dog.
Okay, so yeah, I'm really not sure how this matchup will go in terms of these two playstyles playing against each other.
The only thing I can tell you is Peach will win.
And I don't feel like Trif's propensity for aggression is really going to influence him in this match because he's going to play smart no matter what, right? He's not going to like...
He's going to play smart by holding down on that platform and just...
It's a good strategy. There's a reason why people do it. It wouldn't have gotten popular.
Yeah, it's a high payoff, man. Especially because you're technically crouch canceling in the air, right?
Yeah, I suppose that is a decent way of thinking about it.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
After you said it now, there's like 3 times where I was kind of surprised Keizu didn't down smash on the platform.
And he should have.
All right, guys, since we got a second and it's a Peach Ditto, I'm going to tell an NMW story from a local. So there was one time where I thought I had to leave. Okay, I got a parking ticket because Losers Finals took 42 minutes between Azusa and Kalamazhu, and I forgot I had to move my car because I thought I was going to leave. Yeah. And there were 4 timeouts. So, yeah, we might in the best of 5, yeah. Jeez. So, Kalamazhu is that kind of player. He would argue that if he's in center, he's winning and there's no reason to approach. Whereas another player, let's say like Shroon, would argue from center you have more approach options and more ways to open up your opponent. So that's the Keizu philosophy. We've actually talked about it. It's a good quote. Okay, so Trif looking really strong right now.
Dude, that opening stock has been holding.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, that lead is still there. I need to see a replay of this, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Amazing edge guard. Really taking away all the options with that turn-up throw.
God, really awesome seeing that we've gotten to see these 3 players now in 3 different sets with Cody. And 2 of them that like we'll get to see how they all match up because that saying styles make fights, and you know we always have rock paper scissors and stuff in Melee, and
especially seeing the 2 Peach matches back to back. I know exactly what you're saying. And the round robin format really gets us a glimpse as all these matchups, right?
I love round robin, and to see it at high level is crazy.
It's totally different. It really is.
Okay, so
what I've been noticing is that Trif is okay with not holding center ground.
In this matchup, it's so foolish to try to push a bad position. Like, you really just want to jockey for a decent position the whole time. And then, once you're in an advantage, you can try to hold it or you can try to aggress. Like, I really like how Trif tried to like fastball through that platform and come down with an air. It isn't how he got the opening, but like, it just kind of shows his style and mindset.
Aggressive. Very aggressive.
And Peach, you know, she's really slow, so it's hard for her to get into good spots. Like, but once she's in a good spot, she's so dominant. And it seems like even in this matchup, that there's still some truth to that.
Oh, especially. I feel like because the opponent, Peach, has such a hard time approaching as well, or surprising her, the position is so much stronger to begin with, right? It's almost like defender's advantage.
Something that I also want to point out is that Army is the other person in this pool, and yeah, I believe he beat Cody and Trif, but Kalamazhu is notoriously bad against Ice Climbers for a Peach player.
Have they not fought yet, Keizu and Army?
I don't think they have. So this might actually be a really important match for Keizu. Not totally sure about how the format will.
It could be a tie for first then, right? Potentially.
Yeah, it seems so. Okay.
And every time I look over, Trif is just in a great position. Right there, hold that center.
I'm in a second Dreamland case based on what I've seen in this match. Oh, FG. Okay, I like that.
Wait, did you finish your story about the 4 timeouts? Is that just the end of the story?
You know, there was a little bit more to the story, but then I realized the rest of the story wasn't necessary. It wasn't relevant. It would be funny for us to talk about when we were like outside or whatever. But the stream doesn't need to hear about it. I'll finish. But yes. Anyway, Keizu, infinite patience.
Okay.
And glad to see that. Okay, Azuso also an infinite patience speech. Glad to see that this matchup can be played at a different pace.
Yeah.
Because based on what I've seen in NorCal, I wouldn't know if that was the case or not. Oh! Okay, the fair does have a better hitbox than an air, but
what a trade and what an edge guard. He's so aggressive.
Yeah, it seems like Kalamazhu, like he's in a bad spot, so he really wants to get out there. But Trif knowing exactly when to bite.
I've been in the same position of Trif though, where in a Ditto, you kind of ask yourself, what am I really good at? What is the other person, the biggest discrepancy in skill? And right now, what I'm seeing is just edge guarding. It could totally change because I haven't seen them all that much, but my goodness,
okay,
man.
I haven't had the best eye for this set. Has Kalamazhu been DIing poorly? Because it feels like the angles of his recovery are from so low that I would expect him to be able to come down from higher in general.
No, I see what you're saying now. Maybe he can take those snares better.
Yeah, because if you could like float from really high up, it seems like it'd be a lot harder to cover than
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, right?
Yeah, and coming down with back air, that's a classic Peach way to try to regain neutral.
Look at this way, he just corners him so quick.
And then once he's in the corner, he just runs all the way back into the dash.
No, running right is actually like the best option. Just move, get back, no attacks.
And like a lot of times, I feel like I'm expecting Trif to pull a turn up, but he actually is just running in and attacking instead of doing that. Maybe that's actually why it's working.
Dude, the turn up pull is so slow. So when you can press that space, you should.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, but there's also some people who have a philosophy where, like, in floaty matchups, if they're not, like, going to get a hit or a combo right away, they just try to get the projectile, meaning turn up or charge shot in Samus Dittos.
Have more resources available.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but space could be a resource, and Trif's been holding a lot of space against Keizu. He's got damage advantage.
It feels like when Trif is committing, even when he, like, whiffs kind of egregiously, Kalamazhu hasn't been able to punish it, like, at all. Like, the last dash attack that Trif did looked bad, but it didn't get punished. And I just don't know exactly what he's going for, so I can't say if it was bad or not. Maybe it wasn't.
Well, regardless of that.
Like, yeah, that looked better to me, right? Like,
yeah.
But the one before just like looked like it had no chance of hitting.
Just seems like he was trying to hold center.
I like that forward air from Kalamazhu. Forward air, just such a big hitbox and terrible to block. Oh, it's stitch face? Okay.
Ooh, just throws it right away.
Yeah, forward air, 14 frame startup, unlike the Nair, which is 3 frames.
He's
using
this turn up to hit the shit.
Yeah, those situations always mind fuck me a little. I'm never quite sure exactly what's going on.
Did he just throw another one?
I didn't catch it. And it's one of those things too, like when the turnips are like bouncing like that, you'd think all the years of experience that I've had, like I would understand what's going on, but
it's so
yeah, it's just not intuitive to me. I never played with items either, so I don't really have like much item experience. Oh wow,
that
was getting under there. Yeah, that was not something that Kalamazhu has been doing. I wonder if he's going to be doing more of that.
Trying to fight.
You know, this is actually kind of fun. I feel like there's very few matchups that I don't have like a very solid grasp on. This is like fun trying to actually learn this.
Especially because they're just not too quick. You can't surprise each other out of nowhere, right? A lot of honest openings.
Gentleman's melee, man.
Oh my goodness. Amazing pressure.
Yeah, Kalamazhu, so it seemed like he started his float at a questionable height there.
Did he just use up?
Oh, is he trying to beat him with up B?
Oh my goodness, Trif, you are nuts.
By the way, which peach color do you like better?
Which one do I like better?
Yeah, these two.
I feel like pink is just classic.
You think so? Actually, it's such an interesting green. I really like the green. I don't know about I don't know at the bottom of the dress though. That's kind of the
no, that's the best part of the green.
Oh, you like? Okay.
That's the best part. The accent.
Okay, so Yeah, this unless he gets a stitch face, this game looks like it's completely curtains. This is like, 27 neutral game victories for Kalamazhu versus, 1 for Trif or 2. So I actually conceptually like the FD counterpick too, because like Kalamazhu is just like a more of a flowchart player, and FD kind of reduces variables. Oh god.
You suspecting Dreamland or FD coming next?
I've actually seen Kalamazhu pick Dreamland against Peach, so that's just what I expected. But I don't know. Also, I mean, he did lose to Cody twice on FD also, so.
But that's a totally different match.
It is, but like, I wish he after the set maybe we can ask him like, well, what his counter picking philosophy was.
I think it's space, right? You just want more space. It's like when you send that text, right?
I mean, it's space. It's also good against Trif in terms of it kind of neuters people's aggression because it limits their approach options. Like last game, I pointed out how Trif did like a cool fastfall through the platform and came down with an air. So I do think that people tend to get punished for swinging on FD more than any other stage by a long shot. With punishing. Yeah. And so that could make sense for me with Kalamazhu.
You really just killed him with dash attack.
Yeah, that just happened.
Yeah. That's the matchup.
Okay. 6-minute game, but still look pretty easy for Trif.
It was aggressive, too. It's not like they're camping for 6 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's see if Kalamazhu.
It's predicted. They open up with turnip grab, and look at this, though. Trif is on his ass.
Yes, he's right in there. God, Trif is a sick Peach. I've heard actually a lot of people say he's lame because he's kind of floundery in the Mackie style, but
oh my god, that's so fast!
He gimped him. That's 15 seconds on Dreamland.
So aggressive, and this would not be possible without positional advantage. Always working it, man.
And when I'm watching a stream, I'm not always hyped for double floating matchups, but this is a treat.
This is pretty good.
And not 40 minutes long.
Oh dang, that Stitch. The set is definitely not 40 minutes.
Yeah, the Stitches haven't landed once. I think that's the third one.
Kind of interesting that turnips have not played a significant part. They've done some chip damage and helped with the positioning, but yeah, you're right. No Stitches have been influencing it.
Which is good. I'm not trying to see RNG decide a match. I would like one of them to pull a beam sword and then start fencing with it. That would be sick.
Dude, Trif was doing this to me in friendlies, and he was whooping. I'm Martha. He's just whooping my ass.
Right. He has a lightsaber. You have a basic ass sword. I love the forward tilt for Peaches.
Oh yeah.
He just forward tilt when she has. Oh! Okay, he didn't die there.
No, but he's getting smacked. He's definitely getting smacked.
Okay, a lot of times Peaches will opt for up air in that kind of spacing.
Yeah.
God, Kalamazhu with a lot of head shakes.
Big head shakes.
I am I was enjoying watching Kalamazhu when he was going in on Cody, and I'm gonna say the sadist in me is loving these head shakes.
Oh my god. Kyle hater here, man.
I mean, like I said, I just love being able to watch someone's emotions because melee sets are stories.
It's an emotional game, without a doubt.
And yeah, the emotions are a big part of the story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I loved how Trif tried to regain center just by running under, and then they both slowly just ran towards center.
Trif's doing a good job right here of not going in unsafely, right?
Yeah, this is great because Trif is just being patient enough for Kyle not to be able to wait him out.
Yeah. He just did 3 rolls, and it worked.
God, this looks so easy.
It looks so easy.
Look at that trick.
You're like beating Kyle's easy. Oh my god. Like, shut up.
Like, has there been one time where Trif looked like he was struggling in this game?
No, in this game it looks like total dominance.
Yeah, he's kind of platform camping, and it's working great now. Like, Kyle hasn't been able to cut off his escape options a single time.
No, he has not. They're trading positions.
Oh, and then see, Trif is still like...
He's still winning.
Yeah, he's still winning when he does interact, which isn't super awesome. Like, I've never seen a force talk in a Peach, but that would be sick. Okay, yeah, I want to see him beam sword, fence,
Stitch
and force talk with
him. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay, Trif is milking the living hell out of this lead.
You should, dude. Game 3. You want to seal it out?
Oh! Goodness me head.
Oh my god.
Okay, Kyle, do it for the fans. Run off. Unplug. We need our first ever.
Dude, you are hating NorCal so bad. What the fuck?
He hasn't been to a NorCal tournament since 2018. Not including, like, you know, Genesis or whatever.
That doesn't count. Oh my god.
Oh! Just holding shield.
Oh. Kyle, where's the defense? Oh my goodness.
He has no answer. Okay, there he is.
He's jamming.
Okay, Kyle, this is your moment. This is your moment. Oh! That wasn't his moment. Oh,
the drift here is so powerful. Trif is going crazy.
I would have never thought that Trif vs. Kalamazhu would be my favorite set that we got to commentate.
Oh, he caught Kyle sleeping.
Oh my god.
Oh, Kyle, you're off
He's
stage.
won so many interactions. This is gonna be a moral defeat if Trif doesn't get a 4-stock with how many interactions he's won in a row.
And Kyle's losing his patience, man. You can see the can't. Oh my goodness.
Nice Dreamland pick. Sorry, that was me. That was me. That was very me.
You're giggling.
This, I just cannot believe this is happening. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, Trif there. Okay. Thank God, Kyle. Kyle, really happy that he didn't drive with me down this tournament, or else he would have a terrible ride back.
What the heck, Nick?
I mean, come on. Did you see that game? That was incredible. I have never seen anything like that in my whole fucking life. Oh,
Trifasian
God, I love that. I love that.
He's definitely a Peach Ditto prodigy.
Okay, anyway, going back to being unbiased. Hey, man, it's like SoCal, right? You know, Mango always makes fun of Hugo, and so on, right? Friends get to make fun of each other. And I mean, he was losing so bad for such a protracted set, right? It's not like he got comboed twice.
Don't say he was playing so bad.
I didn't say no, he was losing so bad. Okay, I don't know. I couldn't tell how he was playing, to be honest.
We don't know.
Right? Yeah. Trif just looked like a god, right? He looked like that scene in Spider-Man 1 where Flash is trying to beat up Spider-Man, and he's like, huh? And it's just like, looks really easy. Looks effortless.
All right.